Hey guys, it's Team Ivory Party here, and this is our first video, and it's going to be a deck profile of my friend's Bad Reaction to Simochi deck. For those of you people who don't know what Bad Reaction, Simochi deck is basically a burn deck that utilizes cards like Bad Reaction to Simochi and Nurse Reficule, which basically make card effects that would normally have people gain life points, instead lose life points. The reason I'm explaining this is because it's not really a meta deck, so a lot of people probably don't know about it. So here's the deck.
Okay. Hi guys, as you know, I'm Beeri, and we're gonna start out with the monsters first. First, there's Spirit Reaper, and of course, you know, they attack the monster, it flips up, and it can't be destroyed by battle, so it's a good stall card. Then there's Dandelion, when it gets attacked or sent to the graveyard, 2 tokens, it's another okay stall card. And now there's Morphing Jar. The problem with this deck is it loses a lot of hand advantage because there's a lot of magical traps, and I really overextend on the back row because there's no heavy storm, so it doesn't really matter. So Morphing Jar is just a good way to get a new hand. There's 3 Mecha Bunnies, and these are stall and burn cards. Basically, when they're attacked face down and then flipped up, inflict 500 damage, and special summon another one in face up defense mode. There's Gores, of course, no monsters on the field, special summon when they attack you directly. Sangan, I use this to search out Nurse Reficule and Kata Ill Omen to my hand. Mystic Tomato, this is a good card to search out Nurse Reficule. I run 3 Nurse Reficules, and this, as for us, Vayrab said, if a card said that they were to gain, it actually changed it to they would lose. 2 Kata Ill Omens. This basically says when it's flipped up, you can put 1 trap on the top of your deck. And there's Mask of Darkness. When this card is flipped up, you can put 1 trap from your graveyard to your hand, so it's a good way to recycle traps. 2 Rain of Mercy. This is a card that says both opponents gain life points, but in this deck, they would actually, your opponent would lose life points and you would gain life points. Soul Taker. This says your opponent gains 1,000 and destroy 1 face-up monster, but they would lose 1,000. There's 3 Upstart, my favorite card. Your opponent gains 1,000 and you get to draw a card, but they lose 1,000. 2 Messenger. This says that 1,500 or higher can attack, but you have to pay 100 every standby phase of yours. A level limit. All monsters 4 and higher are put into defense mode. Beetle. This card's not very good at all. But, me and my friends, we really like this card. It's a bit of a troll card. So, you force the activation of 1 trap, and if it misses the timing, the trap is destroyed, and Bait Dog goes back in your deck. But if it actually works, then Bait Dog is destroyed.
Yeah guys, all tier 1 decks, they should be running this card.
This card is so good, guys. Everybody needs to main this. So good. I should run 3, actually, but I just can't find it because it's so good. Bad Reaction to Simochi. As he said, instead of them gaining life points, they actually lose. Now, gift card, this is the trump card in the deck. It says your opponent gains 3,000, so they lose 3,000. So if you get this first turn with Bad Reaction, that's pretty good, man. They only have 5,000 life points left, and they're going to be done in 1 turn. Scalp Island Scarecrow. This says, if they attack, you flip this up to negate it, and this gets flipped face down. You can only use this once per turn, though. So, that's a pretty good card. Wabaka, when they're going for game, you go Wabaka, so no life points are lost. It's pretty good. And Ordeal Traveler. This is a really big troll card. So, when they attack, they have to pick 1 card in your hand. And they have to say whether it's a magic, trap, or monster. If they say something else and it's wrong, their monster goes back up to their hand. So, that really makes people pissed off.
When we first started playing, we thought this was the best card in the game.
Yeah, man.
And we thought it should be banned.
Yeah. We also thought Sakuratsu Armor should be banned, so. But it's just a really fun card to use, because this deck is just for fun. Grab Bind, 4 or higher can attack. Now, 2 Magic Cylinder, thanks to the ban list, now we got 2. Basically, they attack, negate it, and they flip it. So if they were to attack for 2,000, no, they lose 2,000. And then Ceasefire. Flips all monsters face up. And for every effect monster, inflict 500 damage to your opponent's life points. And since all monsters pretty much now are not vanillas, and they're all effects, so That's really
Does
good.
it also negate the flip effect?
Yeah, it negates the flip effect though. So like,
No, the camera's not too good for that.
yeah, like if it's like Mecha Bunny, it really doesn't matter because you're still losing 500, but it's fine. Like you wouldn't use this if you had like, they had like 3,500 life points left, and you know you're not going to win in a couple turns and you top this, you know, set that, go for a game.
Well, you know it must be a good card because it's limited.
Yeah, it is limited, man. Me and my friends, they used to think it was semi, so he was running 2 for like a year. But, you know, it's limited.
And that's the deck. Hope you liked the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and Team Ivory Party.